Summon the Heroes, a patriotic program featuring an American hero. Today, it is our heroes that we'll be honoring, Doolittle's Raiders. They were once among the most universally admired and revered men in the United States. There were 80 of them in April 1942, when they carried out one of the most courageous and heart-stirring military operations in our nation's history. The mere mention of their unit's name would bring tears to the eyes of grateful Americans. After Japan's sneak attack on Pearl Harbor, with the United States reeling and wounded, something dramatic was needed to turn the war effort around. Even though there were no friendly airfields close enough to Japan for the United States to launch a retaliation, a daring plan was devised. 16 B-25s were modified so that they could take off from the deck of an aircraft carrier. This had never been even tried, sending such big, heavy bombers from a carrier. The 16 five-man crews, under the command of Lieutenant Colonel James Doolittle, who himself flew the lead plane off the USS Hornet, knew that they would not be able to return to the carrier. They would have to hit Japan and then hope to make it to China for a safe landing. But on the day of the raid, the Japanese military caught wind of the plan. The raiders were told that they would have to take off from much further out in the Pacific Ocean than they had counted on. They were told that because of this, they would not have enough fuel to make it to safety. And those men went away, knowing this. They bombed Tokyo and then flew as far as they could. 4 planes crash-landed, 11 more crews bailed out, and 3 of the raiders died. 8 more were captured. 3 were executed. Another died of starvation in a Japanese prison camp. 1 crew made it to Russia. The Doolittle Raiders sent a message from the United States to its enemies and to the rest of the world. We will fight, and no matter what it takes, we will win. Of the 80 raiders, 62 survived the war. They were celebrated as national heroes, models of bravery. Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer produced a motion picture based on the raid, 30 Seconds over Tokyo. Beginning in 1946, the surviving raiders have held a reunion each April to commemorate the mission. The reunion is in a different city each year. In 1959, the city of Tucson, Arizona, as a gesture of respect and gratitude, presented the Doolittle Raiders with a set of 80 silver goblets. Each goblet was engraved with the name of a raider. Every year, a wooden display case bearing all 80 goblets is transported to the reunion city. Each time a raider passes away, his goblet is turned upside down in the case at the next reunion, as his old friends bear solemn witness. Also in the wooden case is a bottle of 1896 Hennessy Very Special Cognac. The year is not happenstance. 1896 was when Jimmy Doolittle was born. There's always been a plan. When there were only 2 surviving raiders, they would open the bottle, at last drink from it, and toast their comrades who preceded them in death. As 2013 began, there were 5 living raiders. Then in February, Tom Griffin passed away at the age of 96. What a brave man he was. After bailing out of his plane over a mountainous Chinese forest after the Tokyo raid, he became ill with malaria and almost died. When he recovered, he was sent to Europe to fly more combat missions. He was shot down, captured, and spent 22 months in a German prisoner of war camp. The selflessness of these men is an encouragement and testimony to all Americans. And so now, out of the original 80, only 4 raiders remain. Dick Cole, Doolittle's co-pilot, Robert Hite, Edward Saylor, and David Thatcher. All are in their 90s. They've decided that there are too few of them for the public reunions to continue. The events in Fort Walton Beach mark the end. It has come full circle. Florida's nearby Eglin Field was where the raiders trained in secrecy for the Tokyo mission. The town planned to do all it can to honor the men. A 6-day celebration of their valor, including luncheons, a dinner, and parade was held. Do the men ever wonder if those of us for whom they helped save the country have tended to it in a way that is worthy of their time and sacrifice? They don't talk about that. But you will find yourself near Fort Walton Beach this week, and if you should encounter any of the raiders, you might want to offer them a word of thanks. They do appreciate hearing that they have been and are remembered. The final survivor, Richard Cole, died on April 9th, 2018. He was 103. He is pictured here with Gary Sinise. Some of the heroes is proud to present and to honor the Doolittle Raiders.